Hey traders, welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 21st of July. Hope you're having a wonderful week. And just a quick reminder on the tradingmentors.com. Have a look there. Subscribe to the regular newsletter if you wish, or if you want to get the gold on steroids or the advanced pro charts, then please pop in and join my trading team in the VIP room. All the links are below. So let's get into the market. Before we actually do that, let me explain what a parabolic trend is. The parabolic trend is the strongest trend in the market that there is. It doesn't get any better than this. And I've been using parabolic trends since 1982. Yes, I'm that old. Firstly as a stockbroker in 1982 and now as a Forex and gold trader. So let me explain what a parabolic trend is. It is basically where every chart agrees with each other. So from the daily to the 4 hour to the 2 hour to the hour. So it's parabolic. There are no reasons left but to trade it. And I'll show you how to trade it in the next few minutes. And I'll be going through the whole markets to explain what I'm looking for into next week. So let me explain what a parabolic trend is in the first instance. So we have this blue line, very simple. It's a 20 SMA. We have these automatic trend lines automatically drawn onto your chart using the advanced pro charts. We have this indicator here, which tells us that how many buyers are stepping into the market. And the more buyers there are, the stronger the trend. So that is the direction. Red for sales, green for buys. So everything's color coded here at the tradingmentors.com. So on the 4 hour chart, we're just looking for the same thing to be replicated and to give us extra trading opportunities. Now, there's two ways of dealing with this. The first one is to have a position trade once the price breaks. This is the euro yen daily 4 hour time scale. And we have the price moving up into this support area here. All these are special settings. These are not normal settings. Don't try and guess, people, because you are likely to get it all completely wrong. Everything has a special setting and has been tested over many, many years. The other thing you might notice is these breaks. Again, it's not normal settings. These are based upon average true ranges within the currency, in this case the euro yen, and we can see these breaks. These are trading opportunities that you can make the most of. Let me explain. One, I'm not going to add up the pips. That'd be silly. Two, now you can tell me that you don't have enough time at the markets to do this. You can tell me that there's not enough opportunities in the market. You can tell me that you keep missing the trades. You can tell me anything you like. Okay, so this is the euro yen. You can have one position and hold it. You can have another 1, 2, 3, 4. You keep going. Of course, eventually it's going to run out of steam. There's no doubt about that. But so what? In the meantime, you're banking 334 pips, 336 pips, 293 pips, 346 pips, and the last one here, 273 pips if it comes in. The target, by the way, is 174.73, automatically given to you on your advanced pro charts. So the advanced pro charts gives you everything you need to be either position trader, day trader, swing trader. The swing trading opportunities are set on the, get my head out of the way, on this area here. So the price cycle lows, buy. Price cycle lows, buy. Price cycle lows, buy. And so on and so forth. You can be either a swing trader, you can be a position trader, or you can be a day trader. It is totally up to you. So this is what we're looking for into the markets today and into next week, we're looking for parabolic trends. So on to the analysis for this week, and let's start with the DXY because it indicates where the dollar is going to go into next week. There's been some strength in the last few days in terms of the dollar, as we can see, but this is short-lived in my opinion. I think this is going to continue up for a short time. We can see here on the advanced pro charts an automatic support line here. If that price is respected, then we can expect the price to go up and move up to 99. Of just above that, it could move up to here. In order for this to become parabolic, the price has to break this area here of 99.50 and then head for 101.50. So that's the possibility into this week, but we won't know until that happens, of course. So in the meantime, we are looking at stronger dollar, which means we're looking at selling euro dollar, pound USD, and so on. So let's jump to that. So this is the euro dollar, and as we can see, it's on a pivotal point here. On the left, we can see clearly there's a big, fat, strong support line automatically drawn, and we've got a wedge formation going on here. So what needs to happen is, before we trade this, we do need to see this break out to the downside here with a stronger dollar. So a little bit of patience is needed. It could be as soon as Monday or Tuesday, but we're definitely looking for possible shorts into the euro dollar. We can see this as well in terms of the price cycle, looking overbought, but I think this is probably going to go up slightly before we see a breakdown. Now, how do we manage that? Well, what's going to happen is you're going to get a trend line similar to this. See that trend line there? You're going to get one of those appear within the next 24 hours or so, and that's going to be your break. So it's going to look something like this here, and we're going to see a breakdown there. If it comes up to this area here, then even better, we're likely to see a fall off there if the dollar remains strong. Similar situation for the pound USD. It looks actually better than the euro dollar, doesn't it? I would like to see this push up a little bit further. What I mean by that, I would like to see the price hold on to this a little bit, come up to here, and then roll over. And you can see this trend line here, which is automatically formed on the advanced pro charts. We can actually see that price, and if it gets broken, then it is heading for 131.92. Looks like a fantastic risk to reward as well, 3 times risk to reward. So look out for that one. This could be very exciting indeed for the pound USD looking weak. Now, if you notice here, I have red flags and green flags. So all the green flags are parabolic to the upside, which means they're trending, strong trend, and red for the downside. So we can go through those. Have we done the analysis on these? So these are the ones that we should be looking at into this week, into next week. I'll come back to the indices next. Let's do the US dollar first. So euro dollar to the downside, pound USD to the downside currently, if the dollar remains temporarily strong. And the US yen, because the yen futures are weak, I'll cover those in a minute, and the dollar is stronger, this drives the US yen up. This is how it works. And the correlation is really important. The parabolic trends to the left, easy peasy, easy to see, easy on the eye. There's nothing complex about this whatsoever. The trading opportunities come along, and they come along, and they come along. Here we can see, let's move that out of the way, we can actually see the automatic trend line given to you with a big fat break here, or buy in this instance. You can see it as a signal to go long with a swing low here and 2 times risk to reward. So this is one way to do it. So on the break here, it's a 4-hour chart, it's not quick. And you can have a swing low, the previous swing low, and you can have 2 to 1. I mean, that's not a small fry, is it? That's 213 pips in a few hours. So it's highly significant, highly powerful, and highly profitable. So look out for that. Further upside momentum is likely on the US yen to 150.36. Before we go to the indices, let's have a look at the yen futures. This is parabolic to the downside, so this should be red flag, and it is continuing down. We do have demand at 67.18 still. It's not actually moved anything last week, nor really the dollar. So there's been very few trading opportunities last week, but nonetheless, just one of those things. So we do see this as weakness. What that means is the yen pairs will be going up, but they could be limited by this demand area here on the 67.18 area for the yen futures contract. So it could be a lovely move up for the euro yen, pound yen, etc. I'll cover those in a minute, but it could be temporary. We'll have to wait and see. Now the Swiss Franc futures has been going pretty much sideways. It's in a correction mode. Definitely not parabolic, as we can see. Not all the buys are in on the left. Once we see all the buys coming in on the advanced pro charts, then of course we know what to do. And also, when it's not coming in, we also know what to do. Not a lot. But I think this is probably going to break. This is still looking strong to me. This is a bull flag, and just have to wait for this to get broken and start to head for 127.54. We're not seeing a continuation trend. Once you see a continuation trend on the advanced pro charts, it is very easy indeed. See the left, see the right. See the left, see the right. How many buying opportunities do you need? Not many. So let's go into the indices now and see what is going on. Let's get my big head out of the way. Oh, the advanced pro charts are in the links in description. Don't bother unless you're really serious. 12 month support, 12 months coaching, 12 month signals. I'll even upload the software to your charts for you if you want me to. If you don't, that's fine too. So here we go. S&P 500, I mentioned this in the VIP room. Break, 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 break. I'm not really doing much at the moment, but looking strong, I have to say. Heading for 63.98 into this week. Very nice indeed. UK FTSE 100 stocks are looking stronger. And this one has no... There's no supply on the FTSE 100. This is unusual. 93.63 is the target on the extension. So, and we do have a break here as well. So this could be a trade as soon as Monday morning, 8 AM once markets open. Have a look at the price cycle as well. This indicates that the price is very cheap. Okay, very cheap indeed. Buy FTSE 100 index at your own risk. All information is for educational purposes only, of course. Now, this is what we don't want to see. We do have a parabolic trend to the upside, which is fantastic on the Hang Seng, but look on the left. It's hit our weekly Forex forecast from last week, 24,964. So you don't want to be buying into supply. This doesn't make any sense. It's a high from probably a few months or a few years ago, it doesn't matter, but you can easily visually see that you don't want to be in this. So it's very easy on the advanced pro charts to see where you don't want to be in it. You don't definitely want to be in this one. This is the Aussie 200 index heading for 9,000 this week, looking very strong indeed. All the buyers are in. We have a parabolic trend. You could, if you wish, wait for a pullback. There will be one into this trend line here before it shoots up to 9,000. German DAX is also parabolic to the upside. These are fantastic charts and looking really good. Heading for 26,172. Could see a big move on the German DAX into this week. The big moves, remember, might take a bit longer than a week. Remember that. So if you're looking for 2 to 1, just go for 800 points. 2 to 1, very nice. Now the Dow Jones, I will cover this, it's not parabolic. I'll explain why. Well, I don't know why it's not parabolic, but I can see technically why we're not trading it or don't want to trade it. We can see on the left the price has come up into supply. This is not a good area to buy or sell. Don't be selling this. It's in an uptrend, but not parabolic. So this is just showing mixed markets where the S&P, the Nasdaq, the FTSE, the DAX are all looking much, much stronger. Even the Nasdaq. Have a look at the Nasdaq. Beautiful chart. So yeah, here we go. So let's start in. So break here, break down there, break down there, break there. You don't need many. You don't need many. So this is looking good. We've had a fresh break into last week. Our target 876 pips. Well done if you're a VIP member. If you're not a VIP member, click on the links below. Everything's below. Up to you. Don't bother. Unless you're serious. Many of you think you're serious, but you're not. I don't want anyone like that. Okay, so here we go. The silver is looking very strong indeed. If it holds on to market structure, we're looking at a big move heading for $42.84. Write it down, write the date, and then come back to me when it gets hit. Nice move here, heading for $39.70 for a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Trade at your own risk. Now the gold is looking red hot as well. This is now parabolic. It hasn't been for some time, although it seems to be in a wedge formation, if you know what I mean. If I can draw a trend line here. Some kind of wedge formation here. So I think there needs to be a breakout, but we are seeing inclinations of this now. We've had a change of character to the upside. So this could be a very big move up to 34.75 into this supply zone here. Into, I don't know if it's this week. In order for this to be driven, the dollar needs to weaken. That would be the ideal solution. But looking very nice. Euro dollar to the downside, explained earlier. There's no demand for this, is there? Look at that. Massive demand down here at the bottom. So yeah, we will be looking to sell this and then head for 11356. But I really need confirmation. I don't have that yet, but it's looking really good. Pound is looking better, as I mentioned earlier. This could break as soon as Monday or Tuesday. Sterling is weaker. Dollar is stronger. Done the yen. Our New Zealand Canadian is to the downside. Happy days. There looks like a nice target of 80.18 here on this convergence area on the left. All the sellers are in. Where's price cycle? You got it. Okay, so what we need? What do we need? We need a price channel. So we have this trend line automatically given to us kindly by the advanced pro charts and the settings. It's only got this easy after 35 years, to be honest. And we can see that any kind of break into this area here is going to break down at some stage. Wait for the break. Wait for it to break the blue line as well, like that. Then you have confluence, everything agreeing. Euro New Zealand. Now this is a funny old one, isn't it? This has been trending for quite some time. It is parabolic. There's a few sellers coming in, but I think this is going to go up. It's done nothing for 2 weeks. I've been sitting on this for 2 weeks. So we're going to have to wait and see. What we do have is another opportunity to get into this. If it does break again, we can see that trend line. I think that's broken, we will buy it. But there's plenty of other opportunities. Aussie New Zealand is not brilliant because there's not far for this to go. But we could find that the price comes into this trend line on the left, into here, and then up to supply. Not perfect. The Swiss is right now. The Swisses look really good to me. They have done for a while, but they've been absolutely going nowhere for like 2 weeks. So it's yeah, again, patience is needed. I get that, and we can see a target here of 92.50 or 91.89, depending where you're coming in at. That looks better actually. 92.50 is better. So we just wait for that break. Could be as soon as tomorrow or Tuesday. Doesn't matter when. But I really want to see the Swiss Franc futures go stronger. Not seeing that yet. New Zealand Swiss is parabolic to the downside. All the sellers are in, heading 46.66. Wait for the break. Same situation. Aussie Swiss. I've been very patient with this one as well. Sitting on this for like 2 or 3 weeks and nothing's going on. So I do wait. I'm waiting for this to break down. Canadian Swiss mixed. Don't like this one. Got a strong demand area here. No good at all. Pound Swiss is similar. It has broken, but I'm not convinced of this as yet. If you're still in it, then happy days. Hold, hold, hold. We do have a target here, but I think it's going to take this out quite easily. 106.78. So I'm waiting for the price to break below that. And the next target is 102.29. On to the yens. Oh, we've had a lot of fun with the yens, haven't we? Swiss yen to the upside. You're going to see some correction at some stage, but at the moment we're seeing breakouts, 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 breakouts. Heading for 189.87. Trade at your own risk. Euro yen. Breakout, 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 breakout. And heading for 174.73. New Zealand yen. Same situation. There is a cap on the New Zealand, as we can see here, 89.12. Not really worth it. Aussie yen is a much better situation, heading for 95.51. Canadian yen. Oh, look at that. What a shame. We're actually seeing it into a supply zone. So this breakout is no longer valid. This one is. This one is. Pound yen. Similar situation, isn't it? Look on the left. Instantly you can see that this price probably will break. But we don't want probables. There's better trades to be had. Now that Bitcoin, if you're trading Bitcoin, if you're a Bitcoin trader, Forex trader, oil trader, gold trader, the advanced pro charts are for you. So this is what happened on Bitcoin. So we are going to be seeing a big move. Maybe this week. The price is holding onto market structure and all the buyers will step in. There's a bit of a resistance line here on the left. But I think that's going to get broken with a wedge formation. So I think this wedge is going to get broken quite quickly. And we're going to see a big move as soon as this week. And the target is 133,541. A really nice number. Get ready. In the VIP room, I will keep you updated. I know some of you do trade it. Euro pound, we've done very well. Very well. Thank you very much. A few breaks here on the euro pound. Buy, 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 buy. Another buy coming. 87.69 is your target. 87.50 actually is a safer one. Once it goes. Have a wonderful week. Oh, let's do gold on steroids, shall we? Bit of fun, bit of fun, bit of fun. So this was the situation that we saw on Friday just gone. And what you're looking for on the left, there's a couple of things I'm looking for on gold on steroids. The settings are different to the advanced pro chart. So I'm looking for this indicator to move above the 0 line, the orange line, and a big, fat, beautiful buy signal. and we can see the prices consolidating, getting ready for another buy possibly on Monday. So once you get into this, I've done a separate video, have a look on YouTube, I've done a separate video on this, and you can actually get into this position very easily on the buy signal if everything agrees. But you can also get in on these breaks here. So there's lots of opportunities here to get in. So you can get 2 to 1, 2 to 1 each time. Have a wonderful weekend.